Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Tonight's basketball game here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Verendry Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative that provides you with energy-saving Marathon water heaters and other electric heating products. They have things like boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Verendry Electric for more information. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you into the castle, as they call it, here at Our Redeemer's Christian School, as we bring you a Division B District 6 boys basketball game tonight here on PSP Network. The Our Redeemer's Knights playing host to the Surrey Mustangs. Welcome into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change located in Badat and Bismarck. It is super convenient. You simply stay in your car, you drive through, and in about 15 minutes or less, you're done. Your oil's changed. You're on your way with your day. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is your locally owned oil change headquarters. For 25 years, the Lundin family has owned Valvoline and helped to make life a little easier for those in the area. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is where local actually matters. Glad to have you along here this Thursday evening. I'm Jonas Nelson, joined tonight by Dallas Hansen. And we had a good District 6 contest here between the Our Redeemer's Knights coming in with that mark of 11-1 on the season. Surrey Mustangs currently come in with a mark of 5-9 on the year. For Our Redeemer's Christian School, started off the year ranked number 1 in the polls. Then they lost to Central McLean in the semifinals of their own tournament, which we brought you back in the middle of December. That loss is the only one that they have suffered on the season, as they find themselves in the polls at number 2, right behind Central McLean. Meanwhile, for the Surrey Mustangs, well, it's a year of kind of what might have been. Colin Vollmer, who was their leading scorer last year, averaged 17 points, 6 rebounds a night. He was their leading three-point shooter, making 65 on the season. In fact, one game he made 9 threes in the contest, and he was proficient as an offensive threat especially. Got injured in football and out for the basketball season, so a big hit for head coach Robin Vollmer's team. Also, Matt Wald injured, and he also out, so that's kind of what a lot of coaches have to deal with these days, unfortunately, is injuries and kids out. So on the season, they have found themselves with 5 wins and 9 losses, starting off the season here at the Our Redeemer's tournament with losses to Trinity Christian and South Prairie Max. Got a win over Tioga and also beat Drake Animus. Then they lost 3 in a row to Turtle Mountain, Powers Lake Burke Central, and Central McLean. Picked up the win over Lewis and Clark. A loss to Partial, a win over Glenburn. TGU and Bishop Ryan were losses. Nedrose got a win, and most recently a loss to Velva as they come in to tonight's game. They are currently at 3-3 here in District 6.
Yeah, hey, Jonas, it's good to see you. By the way, I haven't got to work together too much this year, so I'm really looking forward to tonight. But like when you were just going through that schedule and kind of what they've seen and what they've done so far this year, there's one thing that comes to mind. When you're missing a big piece like that. Unfortunately, the injury is horrible for the Mustangs, but who's going to step up? And Gavin Vollmer's done a nice job, but they're kind of that one extra player away. Where's that guy that's going to pick up the loose ball, get the long rebound, and lead a transition? Because tonight they're going to need all that and more. Jonas, this Our Redeemers team is so fun to watch. They're so well coached. Coach Tietz does such a great job, and I just love the mantra that he has. So really looking forward to tonight and watching both these clubs.
It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, and we'll take a break. We'll be back to set the stage a little bit more on what we can expect in tonight's contest here on PSP Network.
When disaster strikes, you need help fast. At ServPro, we're on the road within the hour, ready to restore what matters most. Our certified technicians arrive prepared, backed with decades of experience and advanced tools to handle any challenge. Inside, our team gets to work, quickly assessing the damage and getting straight to work. So you can breathe easy, knowing trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Craving something real? Fuel your day with goodness that tastes as amazing as it feels. At Blissful Bee Juicery, we serve fresh, cold-pressed juice and smoothies, nature's best in every sip. Nourish yourself with our vibrant acai bowls with fresh fruit and granola, power bowls, protein balls, hummus, parfaits, and carrot cake. Blissful Bee Juicery. Pure, simple, blissful. Now in 2 locations on North and South Broadway.
Welcome back to Our Redeemers, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on PSP Network. Next time you need an oil change, we encourage you to stop into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You drive through in about 15 minutes or less. You not only get your oil change, there's an 18-point safety check that's done, and then you're on your way. You'll find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. We mentioned Our Redeemers in the polls. Here is that poll, which is brought to you by AECM. Central McLean, of course, the team that beat the Knights in that semifinal of their tournament here a month ago, a little over a month ago, actually. Still undefeated and a unanimous #1 in the state with the Knights right there at #2. Got the Ray Jays hanging in there at #3, Hankinson at 4, and then a tie for 5th this week between 3 teams. Bishop Ryan, Midway Minto, and Wilton Wing all tied with votes for New Rockford Cheyenne, who suffered a loss last week. They got knocked out of that #5 spot. North Star is in there. You got Medina, Pingree, Buchanan, and another District 6 team in Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood that is receiving some votes. In fact, Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood, and Our Redeemers, as we take a look at the standings, they're the top 2 teams right now here in District 6, both undefeated in district play. Both of them just 1 loss on the season, with Bishop Ryan right there at the #3 slot. And a big game coming up next Tuesday at Mulhall, where MLS will host Our Redeemers. That very well could determine who gets the #1 seed into the District 6 tournament coming up here in just a few weeks. Oh, and good news. We've added that game to our schedule.
That's going to be so fun.
I had people asking me even over the weekend, are you going to be doing the Our Redeemers MLS game coming up Tuesday? I'm like, well, I'm trying to get us to do it if we can find people to do it. And yes, Owen Patterson is going to be that person. He's going to head up to Mulhall. He'll do that game on Tuesday night between Our Redeemers and MLS. So that should be a good one as well. That's your standings. A look at that brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto.
A lot of people talked last year, Jonas, how talented this was and how it was kind of a mini state tournament when it came to the district and regional tournaments. Well, guess what? It doesn't get any easier this year. I mean, look at those top three, and you touched on it. MLS is a very good basketball team, very well coached. They've got some outstanding athletes, and they're kind of going under the radar a little bit so far, but our Redeemer's very good, and it's about to be the fun part of the year, the March Madness, February Frenzy, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be so much fun, and tonight we're going to get a good idea on how Surrey's going to respond to some of the losses they have, and can our Redeemers protect the castle, if you will.
Yeah, right, exactly. Take a look at our starting lineups as we get ready. The starters for the Surrey Mustangs under head coach Robin Vollmer in her 5th season, non-consecutive though. She coached in 2019-2020, and then she was out for 21 and 22, but came back from 23 through the present. So 5 out of the last 7 years she's been the head coach there. And her starters go this way. Tyler Dolby is a 5'11 sophomore forward. Trayden Vetter gets the start, 5'9 sophomore guard. Bennett Nelson, a 5'10 sophomore guard. Miguel Montalvo is a 5'10 junior forward. And Gavin Vollmer, 6' sophomore forward. Notice I did not say any seniors.
Yeah.
And just one junior in that starting lineup. Very young are the Surrey Mustangs. Cameron Hines, Conrad Walsh, Dayton Koopser, Tayton Amundsen, and Nathaniel Halden are the other Mustangs. Halden and Walsh are the only seniors on the roster for head coach Robin Vollmer. She's assisted by Holden Hartley. Again, 5 and 9 overall. They're 3 and 3 currently in district play. For the home team, the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights. Brock Tietz, head coach, 6th season for him. Tanner Swenson, Zach Hendrickson are his assistants. And they'll go the same way that they have pretty much all year long. Peyton Lindbo, 6' senior guard. Wyatt Weekly, a 6'3 junior guard. Nolan Schmidt, 6'3 and a junior at a forward. Jade Marshall, a 6' sophomore forward. And then Colin Swenson, the 5'10 senior guard. The other Knights are Gus Engelhart, Owen Vibeto, Sam Knutsvig, Jake Altringer, Ethan Brown, Sam Zadaraka, Dalton Swensrud, and Eli Pankratz. 11-1, 5-0 in district play are the Knights. Look at those starting lineups brought to you by the UPS Store, your packing and shipping headquarters, located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. Knights are averaging about 74.5 points a night. Offensively, defensively, giving up only 42.5 points per game. Surrey Mustangs averaging offensively 55.5 points a night, and defensively been giving up 63.5 points per ball game. Key players to watch tonight for the Mustangs, it's Gavin Vollmer, the coach's son. 16.5 points, 10.5 rebounds a night. Yes, a double-double he is averaging. Tyler Dolby just shy of double points at 9.5 a night. And it's the big two for the Knights, Weekly and Schmidt. Wyatt Weekly at nearly 17 points a night. Nolan Schmidt at 16.5 points a night. Some of the key players to watch for our Redeemers here on the evening.
Yeah, I mean, our Redeemers Knights, Jonas, we know they're going to play a lot of in-your-face man-to-man. When you look at a Surrey Mustang team that has a lot of youth, how are they going to handle that, specifically on the road? Gavin can only do so much, so that's going to be an early predictor on, specifically in the first quarter. If our Redeemers jump out to a big lead, how are they going to come back? Basketball's a games of highs and lows. Where's the momentum at? All that can add up. And Surrey Mustangs hang around, be around towards the end. But the Our Redeemers, if I'm Coach Tietz, let's get in their face early and try to put this one away early.
Well, it's time to honor America. We're going to have our national anthem. Prior to that, we'll have our opening prayer, which looks like Wyatt Weekly will be offering that up here tonight as we start off tonight's action here at the Castle. Nice crowd that is filtered in here for our Redeemers across the way, and Surrey fans here on this side also coming to see this District 6 contest tonight. Glad we can bring it your way here on PSP Network here this evening. So let's go to the floor for the opening prayer and our national anthem.
Please pray with me. Heavenly Father, thank you for the sport of basketball. Thank you for bringing Surrey here safely, and I pray you have a fun, injury-safe game. Most importantly, thank you for sending your son to die for us on the cross. In your name we pray. Amen.
This time, would you please rise, remove all headgear, face the flag of our great nation for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Again, playing of our national anthem, and as always, we say a huge thank you to those serving and their families, those who have served and their families. Because of your sacrifice, we enjoy the freedoms we have today, and we thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless America. Wraps up our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Opening tip-off coming up next.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
AE Construction Management and General Contracting builds more than structures. They build confidence. Your trusted partner in commercial construction across North Dakota, they handle everything from planning to final delivery. Whether it's steel, industrial, or retail, AECM builds with precision and safety. Their hands-on approach keeps your project on time and on budget. Build better with AECM. Call Tim at 701-818-0099 or visit aeconstructionmanagement.com.
Welcome back to the castle. Ready for tip-off tonight between the Mustangs and the Already Knights. Mustangs in their blue uniforms trimmed in white and black. The Already Knights, their white uniforms trimmed in blue and black. Tim Kraft, late official here for this one tonight, ready to get us underway. And say a big thank you to BNC National Bank, our scoreboard sponsor. They know your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them at bnc.bank. Schmidt with it. Mustangs starting a man-to-man defense. Lindbo from the elbow. First shot up and good for Peyton Lindbo.
First possession, no hesitation there from Coach Teets. Wants to get in an early set, create that rhythm. Something to watch moving forward is how many sets he uses.
On the BNC National Bank scoreboard, it's 2-0 in favor of our Redeemers. Dalby with it up top. Near side, they'll work it to Vollmer. Drives and kicks. Penetration there along the baseline. Shot off the rim. No good for Nelson. Quickly up ahead to Swenson. That one rolls off the rim, tipped out of bounds. Wyatt Weekly maybe got a fingertip on it. Val Cyclery helping to bring you our broadcast. Locally owned and operated downtown since 1960. They have bikes and e-bikes, sharpening center, fitness equipment, and much more at Val Cyclery. Vollmer ahead to Dalby. Back to Gavin. Pass tipped and stolen. Turnover for the Mustangs.
Oh, what a pass.
Nice up ahead, and Jaden Marshall will finish it off. And just like that, Robin Vollmer does not like what she sees, so she wants to correct something with a timeout. So we'll take a quick break.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome back. Mustangs will inbound against some full court pressure here in backcourt. Vollmer gets it in to Dalby. They break the press quickly up ahead. Montalvo underneath, working against Weekly, but he's blocked.
That's when you want to go up right away. Don't let the defense adjust.
Turnover for Surrey, their second. Schmidt, hard drive, kicks out. Swenson, 3-ball. That's what Colin Swenson does, folks.
He has such a nice job, Jonas, just setting his feet, waiting for the right time. He kind of creates his own rhythm with that extra dribble, and you see the results.
Loose on the floor, players diving after it. Vetter headed for a moment on his knees, tried to feed it out to a teammate. Wind up as a turnover, though. Nope, it'll go to Surrey, my mistake.
That should be I thought they called a 10-second violation. Interesting.
There we go. Okay, so it is turnover. Schmidt caught underneath. Kicks out up top, run down there by Colin Swenson. Back to Nolan. Head fake, drives to the bucket, fouled hard. He'll head to the Serve-Pro free throw line. And the first foul of the game goes to Tyler Dalby, the sophomore for Surrey Mustangs. So Schmidt to the Serve-Pro free throw line. Rolls the first one around, drops it in for his first points of the night. Serve-Pro 24/7 emergency service. Trained technicians and advanced technology. Whenever you need fire and water restoration and cleanup, then Serve-Pro is the ones you want to call. 1 of 2 at the line for Schmidt. Here comes the Mustangs. Vault kicks it, skip past to Dalby, back to Vollmer. Now back to Vetter, tried to feed it near side, and Wyatt Weekly goes crashing into the scorer's table.
If you're a young basketball player at home, watch number 13 for the RE Redeemers. His hands are always so active, Jonas. And you see a lot of basketball players these days with their hands down, not Weekly, and that's why he's put a stamp defensively so far in this game.
The 3-ball just off the rim, no good for Vetter. Rebound taken down by Weekly. Schmidt, drive into the lane. Now to Limbo, he's trapped down low. Spinning around though, finds some space and kisses it off glass.
The art of the pivot. See it there, he goes a full 360 and found a way. But this press is just not ideal for Surrey right now. There they beat it, but it's very interesting. They're trapping right off and then they get a lucky foul there, but it's got to be tough. These guards can't go to the sidelines. They need somebody to drop down in the middle. Everything has to be towards the basketball when you're going against a press. You got to go towards the ball, help your teammate out.
Peyton Limbo guilty on the foul. 10-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Dayton Koopser in for the Mustangs. His pass back to the point. Tipped away by Jaden Marshall, almost stolen there. Koopser will get it back, feeds it back to Bennett Nelson. Nelson in the lane. Dalby had a backdoor cut. Schmidt on the drive, can't connect, collision, whistle, and a foul, and 2 free throws again for Schmidt coming, as this foul goes on Bennett Nelson of Surrey. His first and team foul number 2 against the Mustangs.
These two read each other so well, Wyatt Weekly and Nolan Schmidt. And Weekly, again, Jonas gets the steal, heads the other way, and it's kind of like Nolan just kind of read him and redirected himself, and it results in a foul and 2 free throws, but they're the 1-2 punch that everybody wants on their team.
UPS stores located in South Broadway and the Marketplace Foods Plaza. There for all your packing and shipping headquarters. Go to the UPS store. Another great sponsor, we thank, here on PSP Network. Pair of free throws for Weekly. Lead up to 12 as Vollmer saves it inbounds, but right into the hands of the Knights.
Oh, my.
Nice spin move there by Wyatt Weekly. Thank you much.
That is as impressive as it might get. I mean, the speed, the basketball IQ to know where the defender is, that's fantastic.
Nelson across the line on the dribble against Swenson.
Too much dribbling right now for Surrey. The ball moves faster than players can. Let's see a few ball reversals, get that thing rolling around.
Koopser around the screen, cut off there. Back to Bennett Nelson. Working against Weekly. A lob to Vollmer. Reverse up and good for Gavin Vollmer. And Mustangs on the board here.
It's a really elite matchup right now. Vollmer versus Schmidt. Those two mano-a-mano.
Swenson gets it to Schmidt on the near elbow. He'll go against Vollmer underneath, and his own reverse layup is up and good.
He has such a unique way of using the baseline to his advantage. He's got that quick first step, I get it, but when he gets that defender turn, he kind of puts his body into him, asking for an and one.
Oh, blocked from behind by Wyatt Weekly. Out of bounds is the shot attempt there for Bennett Nelson.
Steals, blocks, Weekly does it all. I mean, it's so fun to watch him. He can score the basketball. Everybody in the state knows that, but his defensive pressure and the way he handles himself on defense, helping out teammates, he's really upped that this season.
Lindbo and Swenson get a rest on the Knights bench. Gus Engelhart, number 1 in, and number 4 is Jake Altringer. Vollmer 3, no, missed, and out of bounds. Planet Pizza, best pizza on the planet. Over 25 years, they've served the area. North Dakota's largest indoor playground. And great pizza at Planet Pizza. You can get delivery right now at 701-852-1700. Inside, Weekly spinning with his back to the basket and gets it up and in.
I like Jaden Marshall a lot for our Redeemers, number 23. And that was all led by him getting position on the elbow, turning and facing, and just nice feed inside to Weekly.
Near side, the drive by Dolby. Cut off there, gets up top. Trying to get it to Vollmer on that backdoor cut. Turnover and up ahead. Weekly gets behind the defense and scores a fast break layup. 2.5 to play here in the first quarter, and we got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a break as well.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to the Castle here at our Redeemers Christian School. 2.5 to go, first quarter. Mustangs trying to drive down the lane, and a turnover, and then a turnover gives it right back on a traveling violation. In for the Knights, checking in at the timeout there. Number 21 is Sam Zadaraka, a 6-foot sophomore. Inbounding will be Bennett Nelson on the baseline for the Mustangs. Trying to fire it into the lane to Isaac Mayfield, but it was tipped away.
Defensive clinic right now, Jonas.
3 by Weekly off the mark. Vollmer rebounds, racing back the other way through Knights, and one of them reached in and committed a foul. Tim Kraft says the guilty party is Gus Engelhardt, the 5'10 sophomore for our Redeemers. His first, second team foul of the quarter. So inbounding is Mayfield to Vollmer. 2 minutes to play here in the first. 18-point lead for the home team. Nelson pull up on the near elbow. That's just a little hard. And the rebound taken down by the Knights. Engelhardt will leave it for Weekly. He'll go to the point. Drives, kicks, Zadaraka, 3, short, rebound, Jake Altringer, hello.
Way to find the hole, young son. That was beautiful and gets the offensive rebound, but I just can't get over the defense here by our Redeemers, just forcing it. Everything's tough and not easy. Vollmer can't go anywhere right now with Schmidt on him.
Mayfield to the elbow, cut off there. Vollmer working against Schmidt, and tough shot, he got it to go.
That was a tough shot, and that's just what he's gonna have to do. That's the one thing, he's just a sophomore. This is really tough and physical for a young kid like that. Post yourself up on the blocks, make yourself available offensively.
Zadaraka will feed inside to Altringer. He'll kick up to Schmidt. Nolan on the drive, rolls off the rim. Mayfield gets the rebound, but his outlet is stolen right back. And the 3 is up and good by Jake Altringer.
What a beautiful shot at the top of the key. Coach Teets has got to love that. He's a big part of their bench, and he gets more and more confidence. This Knights team is going to get more and more scary.
Near side, Koopser will hand off up top to Tyler Dolby. And tipped away and out of bounds, and turnover number 10 on the Mustangs here in the quarter. Montalvo is back into their lineup along with Vetter. As out for a rest comes Nelson and Dayton Koopser.
We talked about on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, Jonas, how would Surrey handle the pressure and how would our Redeemers want to handle this game so far, and it's just been all man in your face. And so far Surrey, that there was like maybe 2 possessions out of 12 that they handled the press okay and that they handled the pressure okay, and they just got to lean into this game and realize, okay, they're going to get after us. We just got to play our game.
Clock running down. Weekly on the drive, drew the foul with just 7.3 left on the clock. He'll head to the Surrey Pro free throw line. Trayden Vetter will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. Third on the Mustangs. So Weekly to that Surrey Pro free throw line.
And what I mean by Surrey play their own game, rotate the basketball a little bit. Try to work that shot clock down to 10 seconds. Get a touch inside to Vollmer. When they trap down on Vollmer, kick it back out for a 3 and just work the offense a little bit. They feel rushed right now, Jonas, if you know what I mean.
1 of 2 for Weekly at the line. Mustangs can get a last shot here. Down to 4, 3, Vollmer with it. Poked away by Engelhardt. He'll throw it up, and it's short. 1 quarter in the books, and after 8 minutes, it's all our Redeemers.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube. spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Monaghan, Bismarck, or online, swensonrv.com.
Tonight's game here on PSP Network brought to you by BSN. If you're looking for custom equipment, uniforms, coaches apparel, fanware, branding, and a lot more, they do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro for more information. Mustangs with balls. We start the period. Montalvo will hand off. And a mid-range shot up and good for Tyler Dolby. So good set out of the halftime, or the quarter break.
He took the words right out of my mouth. Jonas Robin comes out with a beautiful set right off the elbow. Oh, just the ball movement right now by our Redeemers is so nice.
Lindbo's three, no, off the mark. A rebound taken weak side by Isaac Mayfield, then tipped away from him. Out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by Surrey. So it'll be a turnover. Or will it? Tim Kraft says, yeah, no, we're going to get it right and go the way of Surrey. That should be. So here come the Mustangs. See if they can chip away at this lead little by little. You're not going to recover from a 20-point deficit all at one time. Little by little.
Possession by possession, you're exactly right. That's a good shot.
Much better ball movement that time. Quick passing around to find the open shot. Improvement right there. And there's right to the hole is Jaden Marshall. He's got 4.
Our Redeemers nice team so fast, and Marshall, he's really improved his game. Oh, here's a good look, but I mean, Jonas, it's so hard for a defense to set up when you got Marshall, who's got all these options, and himself, he can score at will as well.
Owen Viabetto gives a screen to Gus Engelhart. They'll go opposite way to Lindbo and now to Marshall. He'll skip to Swenson near corner. Collins three. Yes, sir.
I think he's the most underrated player on this roster is Colin Swenson. Does such a nice job in this offense, just finding those wide open little alleys, if you will, and he's a great defensive player.
Shot down low. Up and good for Gavin Vollmer. He's got 6. And with just over 6 minutes to go here in the half. 31-8 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Owen Viabetto. The give to Marshall. Double clutch. No. Tap out by Viabetto to Lindbo. He'll put up a mid-range. True. 6 in the ball game for Peyton Lindbo. Vollmer from Mayfield now drives, tipped away, picked up by Isaac. To Dolby, his attempt, no, and rebound tipped into the hands of Owen Viabetto. Quickly up ahead, Swenson can't quite connect, but Marshall there with an offensive board. Lindbo again, no.
Well, let's see some ball movement right now out of Surrey. Don't get, like we talked about, it's possession by possession right now.
Pass to the baseline to Dolby, tipped out of bounds. And Dolby the last to touch it, they'll say. So a turnover for the Mustangs.
I like Tyler Dolby. I think he's got a really nice shot. He's got a nice presence in there. Give him some more looks on the outside. And if you could get Dolby and Vollmer on the same side, kind of get that 1-2 inside-outside game rolling, that could be good for Surrey.
Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other place to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Another great sponsor we thank here on PSP Network. Weak side rebound and put back for Nolan Schmidt, who muscles it up and in for another bucket. He's got 7. Nice little shot for Bennett Nelson just above the right block. He's got his first points of the ball game.
So all 3 scorers right now for Surrey are all sophomores.
Swenson again. No, a little hard, but Schmidt there to get the offensive board. He'll shoot over Vollmer and score again.
Right now, I get where Robin Vollmer's coming from. She switched up her defense. She went to a 2-3 zone rather than man. But it's really hard to rebound out of a 2-3 zone. But when she played man, they were blowing by us. So it's a tough call as a head coach.
Yeah, Dolby Can't connect inside. Here come the Knights on the run again. Schmidt, hard drive, and guess what? 2 more.
Yeah, 11 points already for Schmidt, and he could have a whole heck of a lot more. And they're doing this so well, and it's just single penetration.
Nelson rolls off the back of the iron, and Swenson clears. Marshall to Lindbo. 8-footer. Shooting clinic by the Knights right now.
Well, and I saw this team play against TGU, the Our Redeemers, and they weren't playing like this because I don't think they had the confidence. Right now they're playing so confident, and that's only going to get more and more as the season wears on. They're really gelling.
Nice shot in the lane for Gavin Vollmer. He's got 8.
He's a nice player.
Averaging about 16.5, along with 10 rebounds. Wyatt Weekly gets by Dolby, and he'll go right to the rack. Three minutes to go in the half. 43-12. Nelson, can he get a 3? Yes, he does.
Wow.
Ben and Nelson with a straightaway 3 ball. Down low. Nolan Schmidt just elevates over the defender.
It's just like kind of like a bull in a china shop right now for Nolan Schmidt, just having his way, and it's all that power.
Nelson again.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Wow, back-to-back threes.
How about this sophomore guard? 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'4". Love it.
2.5 remaining here in the half. Lindbo to Weekly. And foul. He'll head to the ServPro free throw line. We'll thank Farstead Oil for their sponsorship. For all of your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs, see Farstead Oil.
45 points, and we've got 2:26 to go before half. That's incredible.
Trayden Vetter guilty on the foul, his second. And to the ServPro free throw line is Wyatt Weekly. One more for Wyatt. That one is up and good. So 46-18 our tally here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Nelson sees an opening, drives and kicks to Koopser. Koopser fakes the pass, shoots, and into the hands of Schmidt on the rebound. Wyatt Weekly to Zadaraka. Brown inside to Altringer, fade away over Koopser, up and good. Altringer now with 7 points. So under 2 to go in the first half here. Lead back to 30. Foul. Wyatt Weekly will pick up his first of the quarter. Subs into the game, Weekly and Schmidt out. In comes number 3, Sam Knutsvig, a 5'9" senior. And number 33 is Eli Pankratz, a 6'2" sophomore. Gavin Vollmer back in, is checking out.
Little zone action right now from the Our Redeemers. Sorry, Jonas.
That's right. Nelson off the iron, goes out of bounds in the far corner. Our Redeemers will get it back. Thank the Aggie Foundation for their sponsorship, one of our Player Performance of the Week sponsors. Find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Altringer back to the top. The 3 going to be short there for Knutsvig. Gavin Vollmer with it. Heads up court. Baseline shot, short. Still loose as the ball in the lane. Players diving, and Jake Altringer got a little twisted up there. Comes off limping a little bit, but hopefully no worse for the wear. Always dangerous when the players get twisted like that and diving on the floor, but timeout on the courts. We'll take a break.
When disaster strikes, you need help fast. At ServPro, we're on the road within the hour, ready to restore what matters most. Our certified technicians arrive prepared, backed with decades of experience and advanced tools to handle any challenge. Inside, our team gets to work, quickly assessing the damage and getting straight to work. So you can breathe easy, knowing trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous addition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Welcome back. Bones Barbecue Sauce helping to bring you our game tonight. Find it right here at your local grocery store, marketplace, Cashwise, or Family Fare. Under a minute to go here in the half as the Knights work around the perimeter. Zadorek on the attack, had it poked away, picked up by Ethan Brown on the baseline. No good on the shot, and Vollmer clears. Here comes Surrey. Up ahead to Bennett Nelson. The drive and kick to Dolby. Mayfield, nice pass into Vollmer, trying to work against the defense. High off the glass, up and good for Gavin Vollmer. Nice shot.
He's going to be fun to watch in the coming years. He keeps adapting and kind of finding his way, if you will, in this game. One of the bigger scorers for Surrey for years to come.
Final seconds of the half. Brown's three, no, out of bounds. As we take a moment to look at the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay there. Vollmer, nice little spin and elevates. Shot over the defense of Pankratz there as he scored. He's got 10. Can add on here just before half. Koopser to Mayfield. Nelson, another three. Yes, indeed. Bennett Nelson.
Very pure shot, Jonas. Very pure.
Nelson with 3 threes in that second period. So we check that one heading to break. Right from the corner and a swish.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car. There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance. Are you even a therapist? Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Welcome back to the Castle here at our Redeemer's Christian School. Our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. It's a fact of life. Sooner or later, accidents are going to happen. And when it happens to your vehicle, the place to go, Jerome's Collision Center. They take care of you and your vehicle. Yes, they take service very seriously. And their mission is to get you back on the road as soon as they can without sacrificing the quality of your repair. The trusted experts since 1975. You'll find friends at Jerome's Collision Center on North Broadway across from the airport, or call 701-852-5126. 48-23 our halftime score here at the Castle, and leading the way in the scoring column, Nolan Schmidt, 13 points scored. Wyatt Weekly also in double figures with 10. Peyton Lindbow scored 8, 6 for Colin Swenson, 7 for Jake Altringer off the bench, and Jaden Marshall with 4. For the Mustangs, it's Bennett Nelson leading them, including 11 points, including 3 made threes, all coming in that second period. 10 points for Gavin Vollmer, and Tyler Dalby has 2. 26-4 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, 22-19 the tally in favor of the Knights. They have led throughout and led by as many as 31 here in the ballgame. Team stats, Knights only 3 fouls whistled on them. Peyton Lindbow, Wyatt Weekly, and Gus Engelhardt each have 1. They make 17 two-point baskets, 3 made threes, and I have them down for just 2 turnovers in the first half. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, they commit 4 fouls. 2 of those went on Trayton Vetter, 1 apiece on Bennett Nelson and Tyler Dalby. I have Surrey making 7 two-point buckets, 3 made threes, and 12 turnovers in the first half for them. From the ServPro free throw line, the Knights 5 of 8. Mustangs did not shoot a free throw in that first half. So
2 turnovers in one half is incredible offense, an incredible way to put yourself in a great situation to win the basketball game. And I know the score is a little lopsided right now, but if you're the Surrey Mustangs, hey, use this as a teaching moment. Like we said, it's not going to be, you're not going to overcome this in 5 possessions. It's going to have to be a lot more than that, and keep doing what you're doing. And Bennett Nelson, Jonas, are you kidding me? That was fantastic. Some of those jumpers were really, really beautiful. And if you're Gavin Vollmer, just keep doing your thing on the block and start to build off Bennett and Gavin and the way they played. And Tyler Dalby hasn't played that bad either, but I think just the Mustangs are running into a team that is starting to truly peak. This is the best the Our Redeemers have looked in a long time, and I like what Coach Tietz is doing right now. He's getting these young kids involved, giving some rest to these other guys. We had the scary situation with that injury. Hopefully that player's okay, but Jake Altringer has come in and played lights out, and that's kind of the bench presence that you need when you go to the district, regional, state tournament, whatever tournament you're in. You need bench because all these other teams, they've got great bench. So that's the one knock against Our Redeemers, and they're starting to develop a nice bench. Again, it's a lead of 48-23 here at the break.
we'll take a break here on our Drome's Collision Center halftime report. Third quarter action is coming your way next.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
AE Construction Management and General Contracting builds more than structures. They build confidence. Your trusted partner in commercial construction across North Dakota, they handle everything from planning to final delivery. Whether it's steel, industrial, or retail, AECM builds with precision and safety. Their hands-on approach keeps your project on time and on budget. Build better with AECM. Call Tim at 701-818-0099 or visit aeconstructionmanagement.com.
Dear valued customer, I'm Jared Lundeen, owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your trusted partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Hey, welcome back. So we're ready for third quarter action. Thanks again to Jerome's Collision Center, our halftime sponsor. Whenever you need collision repair, choose Jerome's, located on North Broadway here in Minot. Knights with the balls. We start the period. Swenson on the far wing. Skip pass across. Stolen away. Dalby takes it to the corner. Tipped away from him. Stolen right back. Ahead to Jaden Marshall, who got the tip-away steal, and he pays it off by getting the fast break layup.
Unselfish basketball there by Wyatt Weekly. Could have had a layup, gives it up for his teammate. Almost another steal by Schmidt.
Nelson with it. It's a little 1-3-1 zone defense now for the Knights. Montalvo cross near side to Dalby, trying to penetrate. Feeds it back to Vollmer. Gavin works to the corner, and he nails a three.
Wow. Nice shots, and I was just about to say they need a baseline runner to go against this zone, and Vollmer just says, I don't need a runner. He just shoots a fadeaway corner three. That works too.
Schmidt back to Weekly, finds some room as he got by the defender right down the lane for two more. He's got a dozen. And the lead at 52-26. Knights have doubled up the Mustangs here.
Here we go.
Tip away. Here comes Weekly, and he'll lay it up and in.
Come on, Wyatt. Jam that one down here.
He did last week in Velva. That was on your Dally's Dimes last night on primetime.
Yep.
Bennett Nelson can't connect on the three ball, and it sails out of bounds. So our Redeemers will get it back. Thanks to Ryan Family Dealership. 5 locations to serve you, Minot and Williston, or you can shop the inventory online at driveryan.com. Lindbo to Swenson. Marshall. Weekly resets. Lindbo drives, kicks. Schmidt, 3-ball, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Surrey Mustangs, so it'll stay here.
I'm not sure what they were looking for there offensively. They missed Nolan Schmidt wide open on that block that's closest to us here in the booth twice.
Mid-range shot up and good for Peyton Lindbow, and he's in double figures now with 10 as the senior.
It's very interesting with this 1-3-1 how they're putting their most two athletic guys at the top and right at the middle so they can switch every other possession to help with energy. Very smart move defensively by Coach Tietz.
You see a lot of teams do that now, and they go to that 1-3-1 half-court trap, and they put a big up on top. You think of the Glenburn girls do the same thing, and they put Emma Jones, their 6-footer, right up on top. And you think of some teams recently that that's what they do. They kind of do that, and it makes it really difficult to pass over or around the tall player and the long wingspan there.
Well, yeah, and an athlete like Jaden Marshall, he's going to play the top. We don't want to wear him out totally, so, okay, let's swap out Jaden for another great defensive player we have in Nolan Schmidt, and it's kind of a win-win for him, if you will, and they get to help with some of that rest with the fatigue, and the guy in the middle still has to do things. I'm not saying that the zone is a time to take a break at all. I'm just saying it kind of helps because you don't have to chase those guards around.
First International Bank and Trust, your full-service family-owned independent community bank. They're built on the bond between employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across North and South Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Find them online at FIBT.com. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Gavin Vollmer will inbound for his Mustangs. Nelson gets it into Vollmer. The kick out to Montalvo. Back to the wing. Nelson, 3-ball up and good again.
Get him the ball more, huh, Jonas? I mean, and great ball move. They tacked the corner, got a high post touch, and it opened up for a wide open 3.
Yeah, Bennett Nelson coming in as far as made threes. He had third most on the team. It's Nolan Schmidt with a hard drive and score. Nelson with 4 made threes for the Mustangs tonight, adding to his total. He has 18 on the year now. Steal by the Knights, and wide open inside is Nolan Schmidt, and 1.
What great recognition there by Colin Swenson. He was about to reverse it back out to Weekly, but Nolan Schmidt got the hands up and made it very evident, like, hey, feed me, feed me, feed me. And that's just a good job, good basketball IQ by this Our Redeemers team. But that last defensive possession, Coach Tietz, this is how smart he is. He goes, okay, they're going to have something prepped for the 1-3-1. I'm going to switch to a 2-3 zone. So he switched to a 2-3, and they had to adapt to that.
Schmidt at the Serpro free throw line. Connects on that one.
Back to the 1-3-1 now.
Approaching the halfway point of this third period. Vollmer high post, kicks to the corner. And the 3 from the corner short for Vetter. Another chance, though, for the Mustangs. Mayfield will try a mid-range. That one short. Marshall will clear for the Knights. Up ahead, Schmidt running the floor. Scoop up and good.
It's been the transition offense tonight.
And with that layup, Nolan Schmidt has surpassed 1,000 career points. Congratulations to him. Pass into the lane. And a tip ball turnover. Student section across the way with the big 1,000 there. So congratulate Nolan on that accomplishment.
You know, we got to have Nolan on the PSP Primetime. I had a chance to talk to him and Weekly, and he's a great basketball player, but he's a better human being. I mean, just the nicest kid, very, very personal, great student athlete, and someone that's a great role model in our community in Minot.
Wyatt Weekly on the drive, but before the made bucket, a whistle and a foul on Tyler Dalby of the Mustangs, his second of the quarter. Jaden Marshall out as Jake Altringer comes back into the Knights lineup, the sophomore. Dalby will get a rest on the bench for Surrey, and in comes Dayton Koopser, the junior. Swenson 3, nope, that one is a little short. Gavin Vollmer will collect. Here comes Nelson. Up ahead to Isaac Mayfield. He's cut off there by Swenson, looking for somebody to pass to. Finally, we'll get it to Vetter.
And he's just a freshman right now going against an assassin like Swenson.
better. Nice pass inside. Koopser going to be fouled from behind. So you saw 2 white jerseys jump high in the air, and Nolan Schmidt, one of those, he commits the foul, his first and the first of the quarter for the Redeemers Knights.
How about that pass? How did he get that through those defenders? That was an art in itself. Beautiful, beautiful play.
Dayton short on the first. Lindbow out of the Knights lineup. Gus Engelhardt back in. And Dayton Koopser at the line, 1 of 2. Serpro again, the place to call when you need fire and water restoration and cleanup. Weekly counted and 1.
I mean, I don't know how you defend that. It's just the beautiful, beautiful kind of hezzy move at the top of the key and absorbs contact, and the left hand finish. You got to love it.
Foul against Dayton Koopser will be his first. And meanwhile at the line, Wyatt Weekly finishes off that old-fashioned Jonas Nelson style 3-point play from back in the day. Before we had the 3-point line.
Were you a lefty, Jonas, or righty?
No, I'm a righty.
Okay.
But we had no 3-point line back in the day. Here's Koopser. He's got a good little baby hook shot in the lane. Dayton does.
That was a good little hook shot.
66-32 Knights. Engelhardt looking inside. No. Altringer feeds back to Weekly. Trying to get by Nelson. Into the lane. Does. And scoops it up and in again.
It's the constant movement without the basketball by the teammates that creates Weekly's open avenues towards the basket, because these defenders, they don't have a chance to help because their guy's always moving, setting screens, off-ball screens, whatever it might be. That just creates those one-on-ones.
Ballmer, nice baseline shot over Jake Altringer to score the bucket.
You know, I know the Surrey team is going to fall a little short tonight, but the future is very bright. I mean, you got 3 sophomores that are just showing out against a very good basketball team. That's something to write home about.
Altringer short. Engelhardt has the offensive rebound. Swenson will try from the corner. That one off the mark. Nelson picks it up. Numbers for him. He'll go up against Weekly. Just missed it. Koopser rebound. No. Here come the Knights. Nolan Schmidt on the drive, right to the hole. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Vollmer mishandled the ball. Picked up there by Altringer. Now the Knights with numbers. Nolan Schmidt says, yeah, I got it.
He really did. Weekly's probably going to be like, yeah, you can. That's all good. I'll probably score the next possession. But those two are so fun to watch. And I want to see more of Bennett Nelson. He's such a pure shooter, number 5 for Surrey.
Isaac Mayfield, the freshman with it up top, will set it in motion to Koopser. I'll work it back around to Nelson on that far side. To Mayfield. Into the lane to Koopser. Spinning shot off the backboard, and Ballmer will get the rebound. No shot clock reset. He'll put it up just at the end of the shot clock. It rolls out, and Weekly will collect. Approaching a minute to go here in the third quarter. Gus Engelhardt wide open for a 3 that rims out into the hands of Gavin Vollmer. He'll leave it off to Nelson and give him a screen. He'll go the other way, and his mid-range up and good. Beautiful little fadeaway by Bennett Nelson from 15.
That fadeaway just screams a lot of time in the driveway, putting up a lot of shots, and it's starting to pay off.
Schmidt back to Weekly. A little screen and a little money for Wyatt Weekly.
And the defense was right there. I mean, they hedged the screen perfect. Just, that's tough. Weekly's so talented.
Nelson again with it, working against Altringer. Final seconds ticking away here in the third. Nelson tried to shoot. That was slapped out of his hand. Here comes Schmidt and rolls that one in. The Schmidt and Weekly show here in the third period for the Knights.
Yeah. You could say
that. A foul on Wyatt Weekly in the backcourt. His second of the quarter. And a line change. It's like a hockey match here.
Yeah.
Sam Zadaraka back in. Ethan Brown. Owen Vibeto and a wedgie to end the quarter.
That was my favorite call.
That might be our Ryan Family Dealership move of the game right here. Montalvo with the wedgie at the end of the third. I love it.
Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Welcome back. Here we go. Fourth quarter underway with Mustangs in control of the ball. Handoff goes to Mayfield. Nice move down the left side, and Isaac Mayfield gets into the scorebook.
Good job there by the
That
freshman.
one.
Yeah, just averages just short of 6 points per game, and again, he's just a little freshman out there holding his own.
Inside, a shot in and out from the right block. No good for Eli Pankratz. Here comes Tyler Dolby with it. His pass ahead, though, tipped away. Mustangs control. They'll get it to Koopser in the lane, wide open, and Dayton will score. He's got 5. Ethan Brown will bring it back. Far side 3 is going to be short there for Sam Zadaraka, but in the lane, a cleanup by Zadaraka. Thanks to the Aggie Foundation, helping to bring you our game tonight. Find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Bennett Nelson launches a 3, a whistle, and a foul away from the ball under the basket. Looks like it's going to be going against the Knights here, and the guilty party. Ethan Brown. His first, team's first of the quarter. Gavin Vollmer back in. Miguel Montalvo will head to the bench as the Mustangs inbound. Nelson looking to trigger it in. Gets it into Koopser. Now to Dolby. Mayfield. Vollmer cut off, back to Mayfield, into the free throw, fade away, up and good. Nice shot by the freshman.
Back-to-back points by the lefty. Not giving up, she's playing with a lot of heart.
Pankratz with the kick out, up top Vibeto. Ethan Brown says, here we go. The senior into the scorebook with his first points of the night. 82-42 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Nelson, Mayfield, poked away once, twice. Now drives baseline, cut off. Kicks to Koopser in the corner. He'll fire up the 3, and it's short. Vollmer has it. Another opportunity here for Surrey. Vollmer on the drive, cut off by Vibeto, and as he pulled up, took an extra step and traveled.
It's a good call by the officials there, and if Gavin just would have done a 2-foot jump stop rather than try to shuffle the puppies, if you will, there a little bit, but just jump stop, young man. And on some of these entry passes that they're trying to get it downloaded to Gavin Vollmer, why don't you pass to the corner or dribble down the corner and then just a little bounce pass instead of trying to throw it from the wing.
Pankratz gets it to Brown, back to Pankratz after the screen, and draws the foul, does Eli. He'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line with 4:59 remaining in the game. Dayton Koopser will pick up the personal, his second, first of the quarter against Surrey. Eli Pankratz, 6'2" sophomore. Good on the first. One more. That one rolls off the rim and into the hands of Gavin Vollmer for Surrey. Ahead, they'll work it. On the drive, Vetter, no, can't connect, but he was fouled. And Tim Kraft says the guilty party this time, Sam Zadaraka of the Knights. And that'll be his first and the team's second. So Trayton Vetter, 5'9" sophomore, again averaging about 6.5 points a night, looking for his first points tonight. First one is no good.
It's kind of funny, Jonas, watching Coach Tietz right now where for the Our Redeemers. Watching him last year in the state semifinals and watching him tonight, his demeanor's been the same. It just doesn't change. He's always pretty cool, calm, collected, and it's, you know, they're playing extremely well. I haven't seen him celebrate. I've seen him, you know, give some confidence boosters to his team, but this guy is so cool, calm, collected, and that's why his players reflect that as well.
1 of 2 at the line for Vetter.
Little zone action here from Surrey defensively.
Altringer almost had it stripped. Skips it over to Lindbo. Payton on the drive, cut off by Nelson. To Engelhart. To Altringer. Can't connect on the 3 ball, and the rebound taken down by Trayton Vetter. Minot State University helping to bring you our broadcast tonight. Over 100 areas of study. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
Ooh.
Dalby on the attack. Will draw the foul. Peyton Lindbo is going to be guilty of that one, and that'll be 2 on him tonight. Third of the quarter. So to the Serve Pro free throw line, Tyler Dalby. 67% from the line on the year. Averages about 9.5 points, 3 rebounds a night. The 0-0, I love it.
Same. It's awesome.
1 of 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line. You'll see kids wear 0, but not the double
zero. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that.
Lindbo will skip it to Engelhart. Gus right back to Peyton. To Altringer quickly on the baseline. They'll rattle that one in from 16.
It's good to see him come back into the basketball game after that weird collision that he had where we thought his leg might be a little bruised up there, but he's come back in and played well.
3:40 to go here in the game as the clock runs and Vollmer drives against the defense and up and it goes. It's Gavin Vollmer now up to 17 on the night. Right about his average. Swenson up top, Gus Engelhart. Can't connect, it's tipped out and last touch by Surrey. Another line change for Coach Tietz here. Vibetto, Pankratz, Zadaraka. Who else am I missing? Oh, 25. Into the ball game as well. Shot from the corner, no. Vollmer with the rebound, up ahead to Dalby quickly. Vetter sees a little room. High off the glass, it won't drop. Zadaraka. Knutsvig to the right side works it and into the corner and a foul or a tip ball for a turnover. Nelson to the corner, wide open there, but just a little short as Vetter.
I'd like the play of this young sophomore, the center, Eli Pankratz. He's got some game to him. He's going to be fun. Get a couple more seasons under him. He's going to be a nice piece here for the Our Redeemers in the future.
To Pankratz in the corner, back to Knutsvig. Zadaraka. Driving, moving the ball around against the zone defense, and finally paid off with a 3-ball from Sam Zadaraka.
I mean, just think about it, Jonas. These guys have to go against the Wyatt Weekleys, the Nolan Schmitz, the Jaden Marshalls every day in practice. So they say success breeds success, and this is exactly what they mean. These guys are getting some very good looks in practice that's only going to attribute to their basketball skills.
Gavin Vollmer wide open in the corner, rattles it in and out. Pankratz secures the rebound. The floater, no, won't drop. By Beto, headed for a moment, and then tipped and stolen away. Vetter pauses, drives, and this will be a foul whistled against Sam Zadaraka. Second on him, fourth team foul. Cameron Heinz in for Surrey, number 10, is a freshman. Tate Amundsen, 21, sophomore in. Montalvo is back in. Final seconds ticking away here. A takeaway by Ethan Brown. He'll be happy to just run a little clock here at the end of the ball game. The Knights are going to pick up another victory here.
Oh, how about the left-hand runner? He's a fan favorite in here. Must be a great kid in school.
Doesn't see much action in the varsity, much time.
I think there's more of
some of the JV, but
more reaction from that than when Nolan Schmidt got 1,000.
Horn sounds, ball game over. Knights win. Final score 90-46. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post game, comes your way next.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Welcome back to our Redeemers, our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame, which is brought to you by Shots Crossroads, located on the bypass, your postgame headquarters. Stop in and order from their menu or online at shotscrossroads.com. And team buses are always welcome, no matter the size. And whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. You can find them at planningteam.com. Sport Clip MVP of the game, the first of our duties here in the post game, brought to you by Sport Clips. Home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, like their MVP experience at Sport Clips. And Wyatt Weekly is our MVP of the game. 22 on the night I had you for through 3 quarters. And we made comment here. It seems like you guys are just really peaking right now. What is it about your team on both offense and defense that just seems to be flowing so well for you?
I think our whole team is just coming together in practice. We're bonding well, and everyone, either it's the bench guys and playing with the starters or however it is, we're just really coming together right now, and hopefully we can keep improving, keep peaking over the season.
It seems like you and Nolan have kind of this ESP that just kind of goes, you know what each other are thinking out there on the court. Is that true? Is it kind of like that?
I think it's true. I mean, I think right away in 8th grade, we just had chemistry like that. And it's very fun playing with him, and I feel like we just connect so well, like you said. So, yeah.
Well, another district win here. You got a big one coming up on Tuesday when you go up to Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood. They also are undefeated and have just 1 loss on the season. What's your mindset headed into that game?
Just bring it our all. Prepare, do whatever you can, study their game, figure out what their habits are, all of that, and just come prepared 100%.
Well, you'll be glad to know we added that one to the broadcast schedule, so it'll be on PSP Network next Tuesday night, and congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Wyatt Weekly is our MVP of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips. We're back to finish up the post game and give you the numbers next.
When disaster strikes, you need help fast. At ServPro, we're on the road within the hour, ready to restore what matters most. Our certified technicians arrive prepared, backed with decades of experience and advanced tools to handle any challenge. Inside, our team gets to work, quickly assessing the damage and getting straight to work. So you can breathe easy, knowing trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Craving something real? Fuel your day with goodness that tastes as amazing as it feels. At Blissful Bee Juicery, we serve fresh, cold-pressed juice and smoothies, nature's best in every sip. Nourish yourself with our vibrant acai bowls with fresh fruit and granola, power bowls, protein balls, hummus, parfaits, and carrot cake. Blissful Bee Juicery. Pure, simple, blissful. Now in 2 locations on North and South Broadway.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing, to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Monaghan, Bismarck, or online, swensonrv.com.
Welcome back to our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. Again, Wyatt Weekly, our Sport Clip MVP of the game here, as Knights with a 90-46 win here tonight in this District 6 contest. Look at the number scoring. Weekly did not lead the way. It was Nolan Schmidt who led the way. 26 on the night as he goes over 1,000 career points on the ball game. 22 for Wyatt Weekly. Also in double figures was Peyton Lindbow. He scores 10. Jake Altringer came off the bench to score 9. 6 for Jaden Marshall. Colin Swenson hit a couple threes. He scored 6 points. It was Sam Zadaraka contributing 5. 2 points on the night for Hoffman, and 3 points for Ethan Brown for their total of 90. Surrey Mustangs led in scoring tonight by Gavin Vollmer, 17 on the ball game for Gavin. Bennett Nelson, 4 threes. He makes 16 as his total. 5 points for Ditton Koopser off the bench. 4 points for Isaac Mayfield. Tyler Dalby scores 3, and Traden Vetter with 1. Quarter scores 26-4 at the end of the first. Second period, Knights outscore the Mustangs 22-19. It was 48-23 at the halftime break. Third quarter, 29-13 in favor of the Knights. 77-36 after 3. And then in the final period, 13-10 in favor of our Redeemers. And they wind up with the win 90-46. The Knights led throughout the ball game as they scored the first bucket, and there was no ties or no Mustang leads on the game. Some of the team stats for you here this evening. In victory, I have the Knights making 32 two-point baskets, 6 made threes, 6 turnovers, and they had 9 fouls committed. Nobody fouling out on the ball game. They wind up 7 of 10 for 70% from the Servpro free throw line. Meanwhile, for the Surrey Mustangs on the night, I have them making 14 two-point buckets, 5 made threes. They were 3 of 6 from the Servpro free throw line for 50%. 7 fouls committed by Surrey, nobody fouling out for the Mustangs, and I have them down for 20 turnovers on the night. With the victory, Knights improved to 12-1 on the year, 6-0 in district play. The Mustangs now at 5-10 on the season. 3-4 is their record now in district play. Up next for the Knights, for them, they'll be at Delax Burlington. That will be a Saturday game, and then of course next Tuesday they'll continue district play at Mulhall Lansford Sherwood, and that game very well could determine the top seed into the district tournament. Also next week they'll host Lewis and Clark, so that's the schedule for our Redeemers. For Surrey, up next for them at West Oak Newburgh, scheduled for February 9th, and then the 10th at Harvey Wells County is on the schedule for the Surrey Mustangs. Move of the game brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. They're located on South Broadway in Minot, and the sales team there can help you find the perfect spa or sauna or even game for your rec room. You'll find a great inventory and a tremendous sales team at Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway in Minot. And the move of the game, we have to go with this play here at the end of the third quarter. Miguel Montalvo with the wedgie.
Once in a lifetime shot.
The long three-point wedgie at the end of the third quarter. I love how his head just goes, oh man. Yeah. There you go. That's the move of the game right there. Clunk.
It's a great pick.
It's
my favorite
cool.
move of the game.
Yeah, anyway. Well, Dallas, it was pretty dominant for our Redeemers tonight, start to finish.
Yeah, and you heard it here from Wyatt Weekly. I mean, we talked about it before, we talked about during, but I truly feel like this our Redeemers team is peaking at the right moments, and if they can get through that tough game in Mohall and get that 1 seed, I really like their chances of getting that 1 seed to head to the regional tournament as well. But a lot of basketball play, but just so fundamentally sound. And for everybody out there, at whatever level it is, a coach like Coach Teets hammers the fundamentals every day in practice. In basketball games, I hear him on the sidelines all the time talking about pivot, ball fake, pivot, ball fake. Take a chapter out of his book and look what his team did tonight. I mean, from start to finish. And Surrey's not a bad team at all.
No.
I mean, we saw some of the nice moves they have, but Surrey came up short tonight. I really like Bennett Nelson. That's one of the purest shots I've seen in a long time. And again, their 3 top scorers are all sophomores. So if you're a Surrey fan, the best is yet to come.
Look at the schedule because we're not done. We got more hoops coming up tomorrow night. Dickinson and Minot North girls and boys hoops. You'll be on the call for that one, right?
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
Minot North tomorrow night. And then Minot High Bismarck. That's another big one in WDA action. Girls and boys tomorrow night here on the network. So hope you'll join us for those games here. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe. Facebook, X, Insta. Subscribe on YouTube so you can keep up to date on everything that's happening. And don't forget tournaments coming up here. 2 weeks from today is that Girls District 6 tournament at the Minot Auditorium, the 12th, 13th, and 14th. That's the first of a plethora of tournaments we'll have for you on PSP Plus. More information on that coming soon. So make sure you follow us and keep up to date on all of that. For Dallas Hansen and Trevor Haas on camera, I'm Jonas Nelson, thanking you for joining us tonight. And this one, again, it's the Knights with a convincing District 6 victory here this evening. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Thank you to our sponsors. Have a great evening. Stay warm.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.